Hey guys, it's Nathan Bell. I'm here at Civic Park with my creative writing mentor Tom Pahlow, and I'm just announcing that I have completed writing my new novel 22nd Century Man, and Tom has completed editing my new novel 22nd Century Man. 22nd Century Man is a futuristic sci-fi novel set in Newcastle, the Hunter Valley in Australia 100 years in the future, which follows the life of a man from our time who gets diagnosed with a terminal illness, learns he's going to die, so he gets himself frozen and wakes up 100 years in the future. As with all of my stories, as I said, it's based in Newcastle, the Hunter Valley in Australia, and my dream is to see it turned into a movie filmed in our region. So that's the goal, is to see all of my stories turned into movies filmed in the Hunter Valley in Australia. So I'll be seeking a professional publishing company for 22nd Century Man. I won't be self-publishing this one. I'll be seeking a publisher. I feel the book is good enough to get a publisher, and I'm hoping it will be a bestseller. So I'm just going to hand over to Tom, and Tom's going to talk to you a bit about how we're going to get this book published. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, hey guys, how we all doing? So we're doing, we finished our run-throughs of 22nd Century Man. Very exciting. We're now up to the long haul of getting it published traditionally. So we're starting off, we're putting together all the kind of resources we need, getting an excerpt that's gonna kind of characterize the book, putting together a query letter, some summaries, and we're gonna start sending off some query letters and expressions of interest for publishing. So we're looking first off at Hachette, just because they've opened up and requested some sci-fi and fantasy stuff recently, but then we're going to kind of target a little bit more on literary agents and see if we can get an agent so that Nathan can get on good terms and get more of his books published in the future as well. So we're looking for that investment, and then while we do that, we'll potentially try to do some more query letters into traditional publishers around Australia as well, and even overseas if we need to. But yeah, so as a sci-fi and fantasy book, Australia is not always the best place for that, but I think hopefully in the next couple of years it'll open up a bit more to sci-fi and fantasy and those big traditional publishers, because I think there's a lot of sci-fi and fantasy around here that's good. But this is a nice local story featuring Newcastle, so it'd be nice to see that on the big stores up in all the very traditional places you see books purchased. So yeah, we're excited to start this process. And back to you, Nathan.
Yeah, so you can look forward to my new novel 22nd Century Man. It could be a lengthy process to find a publisher, but I'm determined that we will find a publisher. I feel it's a really good quality book, and I think it can get a publisher. So keep an eye out. I'll keep announcing when we have successes in this pursuit, and I'll let you know when you'll be able to buy a copy of 22nd Century Man. Thanks, guys.